Hi, I'm back. I'm Robin White Turtle Lysne, and I wanted to share with you now the heart path process. So the first video we talked about the three stars of the self, the one in the crown, the one in the heart, and the one in the pelvis. These three stars align with your core. They're in your core. Your core runs right along the inside of your spine. So now we're going to do the heart path process. So allow those three stars to be connected from the top of your head down to your heart, to your pelvis, and all the way into the center of the earth. Taking a deep breath. Now just allow the light to come up from the center of the earth, up through your feet, your knees, your hips, and into your heart. And now imagine in your heart, you can take a deep breath and clear a space away for yourself inside your heart. That space is just for you. And just allow yourself to feel your inner being standing in the midst of a garden. This is your heart garden. Around the outside of the garden is a fence or a hedgerow or a tree line with a gate that opens and closes in the front. And allow that gate to open and close. Now it's closed, and you're standing inside the garden. Now just allow yourself to take a deep breath and invite into the garden your inner child. That's the first step. And breathing, just notice how that child is. Is that child happy or sad? Is it happy to see you? Just give it a warm embrace. Next, invite in your animal nature, your four-leggeds, wingeds, creepy crawlies. All of those are part of your animal instinctual nature in the back brain. Just invite them in to your heart. Take your time. Take all the time you need. And next, invite in to your heart garden your inner feminine nature. Whether you're male, female, transgender, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. You have an inner feminine nature. You have a part of you that knows how to feel. That's the feminine, the receptive side of you. Just allow that one to come in. You may see it as you as a female or you as a male, but it's the part that knows how to feel. Next, invite in your inner masculine nature. This is the part of you that knows how to do things. And just breathing. It may be easier to feel the inner masculine because we validate that more in our culture. So just allow yourself to feel it. And now invite in the aspect of yourself that is your higher self, your all-wise, all-knowing self. This is your inner masculine. This is your high self, genderless high self. That's it. This is your inner family. Imagine that your inner family can come around inside your heart garden in a little campfire. And in that campfire, you can see all the faces of your inner self, your child, your animals, your feminine, your masculine, and your high self. Now just notice how they interact and how they get along within yourself. Is your feminine needing anything from your masculine? Is your feeling nature needing anything from your doing nature? And now ask that question. What does she need, or what does that aspect need? And now ask the same question of your masculine. What does your inner masculine need from your feminine? What does your doing nature need from that aspect of yourself that knows how to feel? All the aspects of yourself, your higher self, your feminine, masculine, or your doing and being aspects, your child, your animals, they're all parts of your brain. Your back brain is your animal nature. The right brain, the left brain are the feminine, masculine, or the doing and the being aspects of yourself. And the central channel is your corpus callosum in the center of the brain, that marvelous part of the brain that talks to both sides. And the child part is part of your frontal cortex, your frontal brain, but it's also a part of the child, a part of the emotional nature that responds and holds memories. So just allow yourself to feel all those aspects of yourself. They govern your brain and your body. Now, in the second part, staying in the heart garden, I'd like you to bring one aspect of yourself to the front of the gate on the other side, on the outside of the garden. Bring that to the front of the gate, an aspect that has been forgotten about. It could have been a child part. It could have been a part of you whose emotions were too big for you at the time. So just bring it to the outside of the garden and allow that aspect to be witnessed by your high self and your doing and being aspects, by your whole inner family. And now just send some love to that part of you that's been forgotten about. Just send some love to it. And now allow yourself to invite them into the garden. Bring them right around into the campfire, right next to the campfire with everyone else. And allow yourself to process the feelings. This is the heart path process. Now, when that one, you can discern where that one was from, how old it was, allowing yourself to feel and to be with it. Ask what it needs from the rest of the inner family. Maybe it just needs a hug. Maybe it needs to release some negative emotions into the fire. Maybe it needs to recognize its belief systems that it acquired in the past. What decisions did it make at those critical moments when life was difficult? And now I'd like to see if this aspect, if it's a child part of you, see if it's willing to grow beyond its age, and if it's willing to believe a more positive thing about itself, like it's loved, it's cared for, it's fine the way it is. It's okay to have anger. It's okay to have fear. Maybe they need to dance it out around the fire. Maybe they need to release some of those emotions into the fire. Just allow that aspect of yourself to do what it needs to do, what it needed to do back then, but didn't have the language for it. And now when you're ready, see if that part can grow to your full age and integrate into the rest of the inner family by just dissolving into the doing and the being aspects of the self. This is the core of the heart path process. And when you're ready, you can take a couple deep breaths, taking all the time you need. Come back very slowly into the room. And you've just healed a part of yourself. I'm Dr. Robin White Turtle Lysne. I'm the host of blog talk radio show on Soulvox Radio called Evolve. And I'm the author of 5 books. I hope you enjoyed this. Thanks.